The comment section. Yes, that is today's plan. We're going to read the comment section, which is going to be pretty bad or good. I have no idea. There's a couple of comments that could be a little bit, some people can be quite angry in the comment section, but we'll go through them anyway. It's quite funny to see people's mentality when they say things. But anyway, a lot of the comments on my channel are fairly good most of the time, so I'm not too concerned about the bad comments. But there are one or two that slip through, and it happens. I think some people, they have a hard day at work, and they come home from work, and they feel like my comment section is the best place to let it all out. And you just do it anyway. So it's fine. I still love you. It's okay. Okay, we have a comment here. Awesome design. Been watching a few of your videos since I started playing 7 Days to Die. Love the content. It's definitely worth a try. Question though, how do you do the double hatch thing? When I try, always opens up the hatch and not the underneath. Sorry for the noob question. Just got into 7 Days to Die recently, trying to pick up new things. Never be sorry for noob questions. It's never a bad thing. Obviously, maybe my comment section isn't the best place to ask, because I don't really reply to that. I did actually reply to this, but I'll try and explain. So I did a video called Horde Night Base Experiment, and what he's talking about is I have a hatch, and the hatch opens up, and then there's another hatch underneath, and then you can open that hatch. It's kind of to stop the zombies. If you watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. And he's trying to figure out why can't he open the bottom hatch. So what you got to do is you got to open up the first hatch, and then you just point down and you could open up the bottom hatch as well. So, and how to place this, well, I'm sure people got quite confused how to place it. So once you place the first hatch, you dig down, I think it's like 2, and then you take a metal hatch and you just rotate it upside down, so then it goes inwards, not outwards. So that way you can put the 2 hatches on top of each other. That's how I did that. I hope that helps. I'm very bad at explaining things. It's probably better to ask a Discord channel or a Facebook group. Maybe they can help you out with how to do those hatches things. But it's very difficult for me to try and explain on the comment section, because, yeah, you get the idea. Came here for helpful advice, but he lost me with pack mule points. Guys, we have a problem. Long ago, I made a video, 7 Days to Die Alpha 20 Helpful Perk Guide for Beginners. I've had a lot of bad comments on this video, so let me break this down. Let me help you guys. So he got upset that I used the pack mule points because technically you can actually make those pocket mods for your gear in game. So there's no reason to spend the point in pack mule. Okay. It's just been a thing I've done. I use pack mule. I always do. It's just easier for me than to go and craft it. It's just right there. I've got the points. I may as well spend it in pack mule. It's quicker. It's easy. I don't have to worry about gear, especially when I die. I've always got space because your gear drops sometimes depending on your settings. So it all comes down to that, but everyone got so upset that I recommended the pack mule perk. You must remember 7 Days to Die is a vast game. Everyone has their own way of playing. And the fact that the pack mule point is a feature in the game, you can't say it's wrong when it's a feature in the game. If you've got a problem with the feature, don't bring it to me. You bring it to the fun pimps and say this feature is not something I like, or whatever. But it's just my recommendation. I mean, you don't need to tell me that I'm wrong about using pack mule. I like pack mule. It's more convenient for me than just to sit and craft. I'm not a crafter. You guys know this. I like to get things done and done there. I don't sit and craft things as much as I should be doing. RJ does all that work. But yeah, he got upset about the pack mule points. But I actually replied. I said, don't like the pack mule perk? Please report the feature on the Fun Pimps forums. Then it's a feature of the game. That's what I said. So, it's a feature of the game. Don't like it, don't take it up with me, my friend. The problem with the snow biome is the fact that you can't see 5 feet in front of you half the time. Okay, so luckily enough, if you are on your own server, you do have admin. Everyone has admin on their own server. You can use a command. If you press F1, I think, you can type in weather fog 0, and then you can see for miles on end. You don't have to actually worry about the fog. So I highly recommend checking that command out, because in that way at least you can enjoy the snow a little bit better. That was a comment on my my biome guide that I made a while ago. So yeah, just use the command and then you won't have a problem. I love the South African accent. You and RJ are absolutely adorable together. Your interactions are definitely my favorite part of your videos, and I'll tune in just to hear RJ say the word yes. You know what, it's kind of faded away a little bit. I mean, RJ used to say the word yes all the time. And people love it. People love when RJ says the word yes. I don't know what it is, they just love it. But yeah, Chris, I'm glad you still enjoy the content, and I'm glad you enjoy RJ saying yes. So yeah, just keep watching. I hope you continue to enjoy all our new videos. It means a lot to me that you support the channel. Alright, this was a comment on, do you watch other games I play on the channel? I made a post on my community section asking if people actually watch other games I do. And this guy commented, play whatever you want to play and enjoy making videos for. I feel like when streamers try and force themselves to play stuff they're not enjoying, it really shows the videos or live streams, and as a viewer end up not enjoying it. If that makes sense at all. Ultimately, it is your channel and no one else's, so you can do whatever you want. You're never gonna please everybody. There's a lot of sense in that comment. Definitely is. You're never gonna please anybody when you make a YouTube channel, and it is your channel, whoever is the channel owner, and you can do whatever you like with it as long as it's, you know, part of the rules of YouTube. Now, the one problem with this comment is, yes, it's my channel, and yes, I can do whatever I like, and yes, I can just sit and play other games as much as I like and try not let the viewers worry me. The problem is, I am a full-time YouTuber. Yes, it may not make sense to a lot of you who watch the channel. You're like, that's impossible. How do you do that with 24,000 subscribers, 25 soon? But yeah, I'm in South Africa, and my currency isn't as good as an American currency. So when the money gets converted, it's quite a bit more than, you know, an average country. So I am making a decent amount to make a good living in South Africa. And there's no jobs in South Africa, so don't even bring that to my attention. I've had a few comments, well, get a real job, they say in the comment section. Well, you don't live in South Africa, my friend, and getting a real job is not really a option. And just using the word real is very ignorant, I would say, because this is technically a real job. Anything you work towards is a job. Okay? Right. So yeah, that's why it's a bit difficult to do other games on the channel, simply because I don't have an option to play 7 Days to Die. I even if I'm not enjoying it, which I would say I'm 50% enjoying 7 Days most of the time. I've got no problem with it. I'm having an okay time. You know, I'm not like extremely excited for it. I'm not excited for it. I'm okay with it. You know, I'm having some good moments. You know, it's really not that bad, and I'm still enjoying making some of the bases I do. But at the end of the day, if it comes down to, hey, I'm not enjoying 7 Days to Die, I can't just stop it. Because 7 Days to Die has grown part of my channel. It's like a root of the channel, and I can't break that root, because if I do, I lose all my revenue on the channel. You see? So that's kind of the problem. The way of actually breaking that root is Patreons. So if I made enough Patreons, I would say 400 Patreons, around about there, depending on how much they Patreon towards. That would break the root, and I don't have to worry about YouTube's income entirely, because at the moment YouTube makes more than Patreon, and I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to encourage patronships, but I'm trying not to encourage them, because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to make so much money off you. I would much prefer if I can have my channel completely make revenue off ads. That way I don't take money out of anyone else's pocket. But, you know, life is tough, guys. Life is tough for everyone, not just me. And patrons know that I care about them as much as I can. So, yeah. So yeah, it's a nice comment. It's not a bad comment. And thank you for that. Appreciate it. That's some good input. This is a rude comment, and he doesn't know it. Maybe you guys won't see it, but I do. As a content creator, look at my hair, holy crap. As a content creator, this is a bad comment, okay? So, I made a post. Do you watch other games I play on the channel? Okay. This guy says his name's ST Yankee. Yankee, I think. Yankee, I don't know. He says, "Who are you?" Question mark. They do this. They do this. So when you make posts in the community section, for some reason, it kind of spreads out to other people that don't know your channel. And if they don't like it, they'll say, "Who are you?" You know, and it's kind of rude in my opinion. So I did reply with a bit of aggression there. I said, "Well, you clearly don't care. Why even comment looking for attention?" He says, "Sorry, YouTube showed this up. So I ask, what's your problem? You commented, you wanted attention. There's no reason to comment if you didn't know who I was. Commenting, 'Who are you?' is rude and clearly not interested." It's the truth. It's the truth. You're not interested. You're asking me who I am. You don't need to ask who I am. All you need to do is click on my YouTube channel. You can see who I am as it is an about section. So, yeah, maybe I was a bit aggressive, but it happens. These people do this. This is a rude comment, in my eyes. Any other content creator would know. They understand. Another rude comment. How dare he? Doesn't worry me, honestly, guys. Before you go and type in this video saying, "Mr.Reach, don't let the comments bother you," they don't bother me at all. I've gotten so used to it. I really have gotten used to the comments. It's like part of my life now, guys. It's part of that route I was talking about. Anyway, this guy says, I was doing the game called Teardown, and I did that whole sequence running through everything and whatnot. And this guy says, "Your problem solving with logic skills needs a lot of work. If you think the way you did that is all efficient, you didn't even get the objectives. Really bad gameplay. Like, why not just line up all the boats and move right next to the escape vehicle? The mission is so easy." He made a mistake with his comment. You know why he made a mistake with the comment? Because in Teardown, there are two objectives, the main objectives in Teardown. Then there are usually three alternative objectives, which you don't have to do to finish the mission. And I think I went for two of the main objectives and one of the side objectives and left the two. And that's why he was upset. Because I left the side objectives. And he says, "You did not complete the objective." The objective was to complete the two main objectives, which I did. So, and I was quite impressed with the way I did it. I'm new to the game. So I think I did a really good job with that video. So that guy, I think he's a chillis. I don't know, the channel, whatever. These people do this. But yeah, if you go watch that video, you'll see I think I did a pretty good job. Pretty happy with that. That's Teardown. The title is "This Game is Truly Something Else." These comments, they can be great, but they can be bad. As a content creator, as well, at least for me, I can't speak for all content creators, but this comment is a bit of an issue. It's very helpful, don't get me wrong, and I'm not being ugly about it, but there's a lot of these comments that come and go on my channel, and it's quite difficult to keep up with them. You must remember, I get quite a bit of comments that come and go, and it's a very hard topic to talk about, tutorials, and I would say helpful information to give to a content creator. So let's say I'm playing a new game, and you are a professional at this game and you know everything about this game, and all you want to do is tell me about how to do things. The problem comes when there is so many people doing the same thing, and you got like 20 people saying, "Listen, you should do this way, you should do this way, you should do this way." And then in my mind, it distracts me from actually the game itself, because I'm more focused on what they're saying and not actually playing and enjoying the game myself. So this comment, as you can see, has shown there is so much information here, and it's in my comment section, which is the worst place to do it, because it's just so much going on that area. So yeah, I really appreciate the help. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I'd like to bring this to attention, because this happens to me a lot on streams as well. You get so many people explaining to me how to do this, how to do that, and I'm busy reading the chat, and I'm busy trying to do it, and I get like, you know, I'm jumping back and forth, and it's very difficult to try and concentrate. Sometimes it's better to just ignore the chat completely and just play the game, because it's more enjoyable for viewing experience as well as my experience. So yeah, There's a lot to read, yeah, and I did read a couple of it, and it was, some of them, it is helpful, okay, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit of a problem when it happens like this, so, and this happens sometimes on my stream, so you imagine me trying to stream and read all that. A comment by Cap, yes, I get comments from Cap quite often, by the way, guys, and I sometimes comment on his channel. We got this thing going right now, so there's this new thing on YouTube where you can do like a super thanks, and I did a super thanks on his channel, and now he's done a super thanks on my channel, and now I've gone back and done a super thanks on his channel. So it's kind of going back and forth right now, but I'm just so excited to use this super chat. It's not a lot, it's like $1 or something, but it's quite funny just play around with that. Obviously we're losing money by doing that, but it's $1, so it's okay. Agreed, screwing up in intros I've done hundreds of times. It's like how do you mess that up? Yes, so in a video that I made called Thank You, I explained about as when I make videos, and same thing happens to Cap, so content creation type of thing. For some reason, when you do the intro in your videos that I do, for instance, this intro of this video that I just did, there was like 3 takes before I actually started the thing, you see? So it's a bit difficult to get going. But as soon as you get going, like right now, it's not so bad. It's just the intro part of the video that's just a struggle to do. You don't believe me? Try it for yourself. See how easy it is to talk for 30 minutes in a video and try and start it. Good luck. Have fun. Ooh, it's a sensitive topic. It's donations. Yes, I can't believe that I actually did not know about this. I was scrolling through my comment section and I saw this guy. And funny enough, he's a subscriber, so I don't really understand if he doesn't like what I do. Why is he subscribed? I don't know. Anyway, so this is from Friendly Voice. Stream the other day, once again in capital letters, asking for money. People donate fine, but when you make a video basically asking for donations via the way you did, doesn't matter how it's presented. It's just another way of asking for money. Only time you see people remotely asking for money is doing a gig for charity, but then again, no jobs, hiding in your apartment. Then the people that get paid for guess you are a charity case. Well, good luck, and I'm sure we'll see another video soon where you once again asking for money. Maybe one whoever donates the most to join the game. Guys, people that know me, that watch the streams, who understand the type of person I am, then you understand that this is not entirely true. Yes, there are streams like, for instance, where you donate and a zombie will spawn. Those are basically asking for money, but again, I didn't really do it for that specific reason. I've got so much requests to do that stream. Everyone seems to love that stream, and I just turned it into a thing. I made it into a proper thing because people love that type of stream, and it's so interactive, and the stream is always so active when that time comes. And asking for money, why is it such a bad thing? Friendly Voice, you make it sound like the devil has arisen and the end of the world is now because I'm asking for money. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please donate. Please donate. Sorry, video. It's a video. So yeah, guys, we'll use this time. Thank you, Friendly Voice. I'm asking for money, guys. Thank you. Send money. Come on. Come on, guys. You have an option as a individual person. You can choose where you want to send the money or not. I do this for free. I don't tell you to sign up to a membership to get the videos. There's not much videos that patrons get besides the average household thing, but that's mainly because I don't want stalkers again. I've had those before, and I highly doubt the patrons are going to be stalking me, so yeah, no one's going to pay to stalk. So yeah, this comment baffles me because he clearly doesn't know who I am and the way we do things. But yes, guys, asking for money is not the end of the world. Don't die. You're not gonna die. It's not a bad thing. People do it all the time. It's part of the world. So if you don't like it, don't watch the videos. It's simple as that. I don't even know why he's still subscribed. Buff beats me. This is not the first comment that he's done before on my channel. He's also, I remember him. It's the same, guys. You're not building this by day 7, lol. So that was a video I did on 7 Days to Die Easy Starter Base. There was a comment saying I will never be able to build that by day 7. It was actually a very popular base that I think that Firestar and a couple of other people on the Patreon server actually made these bases. It was very popular. It was basically a drop base where the zombies would drop and you throw Molotovs and grenades and whatnot down. And he says, I will never be able to get that by day 7. Oh yes, I will. You must remember there's a lot of people that play this game for a very long time, and making a simple base like that is not going to take long. Obviously not on concrete and steel and whatnot, but the basic cobblestone, I will be able to get that base done in 7 days. It's not going to be that difficult. So yeah, it can be done. Maybe by someone who's new to the game, not so much, but it can definitely be done. This was a comment about things are bad, but whatever, okay? And I mentioned something along the lines of making clickbait videos and whatnot. And this guy says, just go for it, dude. Your fans are tight-knit and understand your situation. I totally agree with that. I doubt your fans will get mad over clickbait. Just go for it. Okay, so you know clickbait content, right? I think clickbait content is justified when it's actually something you're going to see on that video. So if it's like clickbait content is actually a definition used where there'll be like maybe a sexy girl in a bikini in the thumbnail, and you go and you watch the video and there was no sexy girl in a bikini. And that's I've had those before. I've got trapped like that before, guys, don't worry. And that's clickbait content. But I'm talking along the lines of, how can I say, things are bad, and I do this, you know, and I put like a text saying things are bad. Is that clickbait? Because it's not when I'm literally talking about things are bad. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. And there's also as well, I wanted to change the channel's titles, and I'm slowly doing that. So I'm trying to make it more simplified and having like, this game is truly amazing in a title. That's it. No game name, no nothing. This game is truly amazing. Or this game is the best game to play this week. Or this game is the best survival game I've played in a long time. Those type of titles attracts people. It attracts more of the international than it is than your own subscribers. Kind of going for that type of clickbait, but I don't think you can call that clickbait, can you? I don't know. The only thing between you and your channel blowing up is a few changes. Go get yours. We got your back. It's the luxury that comes with being brutally honest with your fan base. Yes, I totally agree. I've always tried to be honest with you guys, and this guy sees me for that, and I like this guy a lot. You are awesome, soul. You are great. Thank you for your awesome comment. So this person also commented on things are bad, but whatever. Do a video for every little twist and turn of drama with YouTube and the South African government. Rants will relieve stress, and algorithm will push your videos out to a wider audience because people like the complaints about YouTube. Use drama to release. He's totally right. Drama works really well on YouTube. If anything dramatic, like, you know, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, it's going to do really well. Very dramatic stuff happening. As long as you got something really dramatic going on or bad, YouTube just loves it. The viewers want to just watch it. However, if I did things like that, that would attract an audience for that. It won't attract an audience for gaming specifically. Maybe you get 1 or 2 people in that audience that does gaming, but it's going to attract the majority of political people or people who want to know about news and whatnot. And then they are very, very, very sensitive people. So having those people in my comments, I don't know if I want those people there too much. But yeah, so that's like a whole new story. That's I think for another channel for sure, but it's not gaming really. I want to try and focus on gaming on the channel. I always do a channel for rants and stuff, but don't think I'm qualified for ranting, I hope. Try to avoid cheese bases. Takes all the fun out of Horde nights. Okay. Guys, 7 Days to Die is a vast game with lots of many players. They sold like 13 million copies. I think there's more now, but there's lots of players in 7 Days to Die. And guess what the best feature about 7 Days to Die is? It's a sandbox. Did you guys know? The game's a sandbox, which means you can do whatever you like. That's it. That's it. There's nothing more. You want to put cheats on? Put cheats on. I call it creative. I don't call it cheats because I think creative is a better word. You want to fly around? Fly around. You want to do cheese bases? Do cheese bases. Do what you want to do that makes you feel good. That's all that matters. You never ever worry about anybody else that doesn't like your base idea or doesn't like the way you do things. I suppose in life as well, but that's a whole other story. But 7 Days to Die is a sandbox. You can do whatever you like. That's why I like 7 Days to Die. So when you get comments that say, listen, I don't do Horde Night cheese bases, that's okay. You don't have to. But there are people who do that. And that's why on my channel I try to have some cheese bases and have some normal bases so that people can, choose what they want to do. But I'm going to do both on my channel. I'm going to do all of it because people can choose. So, yeah. You want to avoid cheese bases? Go for it. Ray. RJ and Mr.Reach breaking up in game and going PvP? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, count me in. Hashtag Team RJ. There are so many great content creators for 7 Days to Die. It's hard to devote times to all. I agree. I also hate that content creators can't try other games because the other game videos don't do well. However, I think it's a crux of the issue. We are getting to the point of 7 Days to Die getting saturated. And loving the hats. Oh yeah, you like the hats? What hats? Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so 7 Days to Die, I don't think it's doing badly. 7 Days to Die still got quite a bit of people currently playing it. Obviously, the longer audience will get tired and they'll move on, but they always come back. Like 7 Days to Die kind of works like that. You take a break from it, but you always seem to come back to it for a while, and you go and take a break and you come back. I think 7 Days to Die will always be like that. But the new content that comes out is always good, but then it slows down again, and it's just the same thing over and over. But yeah, I don't think we'll be doing PvP though, Ray. RJ's not a PvP player, and to say the least, I am a pretty decent PvP player, so it wouldn't be fair on RJ, to be honest. She's never really done PvP, so it wouldn't be nice for her. So yeah, no. The only game streamers I watch are 7 Days to Die, yours included, but look at difference between Glock 9 and Cage, who I grew really bored of, or Cap, who is a friend of Glock. And I also decided to stop watching and their different delivery styles. Or Neebs Gaming, who, yes, I get that they have a production budget, but provide entertainment. Glock is currently doing his taco truck, and his dialogue is funny as... when you and RJ did your horde base from fridges, only did you get more subs? Likes and subs? I have no idea, but I look at the stats and see content has worked and focus more on that. Not a criticism, by the way. No, this is a good comment. Don't get yourself wrong. It's really good. So, the fridges and stuff that we used to do, yeah, it did pretty well. It definitely grabbed people's attention because, no one ever did like a Horde Night versus fridges and vending machines, but we've done it. So doing it again, I don't know. We need to try and find some other appliances we can use. Maybe treadmills. I don't think have we done treadmills? I don't know. We need to do treadmills. But yeah, you got lots of content creators who can do all sorts of things in different styles. But you must remember that, like Glock and them, especially Jewoodle and Glock, they're really smart with the way they have their channel set up. They have a lot more views, but the way they have done it, they are really good at it. And I think that that's a good thing going for them. There's a lot of content watchers that like to watch them, and it's good. I'm glad they're doing well. We try and do the best we can with what we have, and I'm just trying my hardest. There are ways to do things, but it's not entirely the way I want to go. Like, it's not too complicated to come up with a cool series and go along a series and do the styles that, you know, the big guys do, like Lock and Cap, but it's not really where I want to take the channel. I'm a little bit on edge with that. I grew up with channels like Frankie on PC and Jack Frags. Those guys, especially Jack Frags recently, Jack Frags has really inspired me quite a bit to do his type of content. It's quite nice, it's relaxed, it's not a series, and I just like the way he does it. So I'm more of those type of guys. And even Josh Strife Hayes, very good. You know, he holds his cup like this and he talks. I love that content. I love that type of content, and I like talking a lot. I like to talk about these things. So yeah, different play styles. That's what's nice about 7 Days to Die. You get to watch everyone's different play styles, and I am glad to say that we are very unique, because I don't really watch Glock, I don't watch Cage, I don't really watch too much of Cap's stuff. I try and support Cap as much as I can because he is a friend of mine. But yeah, I try not to spread myself too much because I don't want to take their ideas and use them for mine. I kind of want to be unique, and I try my hardest to do that. I know I did Glock 9's 5x5 challenge a while back, and that was kind of fun. And I had fun doing that, but I don't think I'll ever try and take their styles. I know they do well, but it's just not something I want to do. But thank you for the comment. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Maybe we'll do some fridges and stuff again. So yeah, guys, I think that I'm done with the comments. There's a lot more comments I could have gone through, but I would have been sitting here forever. But I just wanted to get that out for you guys, and maybe you learned something new about me. And I really hope you enjoy these type of videos. And yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up as well. Myself and RJ, we've got 2 months left on our place where we're staying here. And I don't know if we're going to still be here in 2 months or what's happening. So the information I get from my home loan lady, because we're trying to get a house. And well, in 2 months, we're going to try to apply. And then it'll take 3 months for the lawyers to sign off on that. And then we can buy and move into our new place. It will be ours. This is not ours. We rent this out. But hopefully that'll be a thing, and a lot will change. Especially if we get a 3-bedroom house, because RJ's going to have her own gaming room. She'll have her own webcam. She'll have her own setup. It will be much nicer for all of us. And it'll be nice. And then we have a future. So if we want a kid one day, there's a 3rd bedroom and we can do all that. So yeah, that's the idea, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very nervous. I'm very stressed right now about the home loan stuff and all that. But I'm sure that it will go as well as it can. If it fails, if we don't get approved, then it's not going to be good, guys. Because we're going to have to rent in this place for longer, which is costing more than having a bond. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you so much for the Patreons who stuck with us this month, and we will see you guys in the videos to come. Bye bye. Check you next time.